What's going on, everybody? Dogman Dan here. We are back finally. Yay! So I want to talk a little bit about the aftermath from the storm, but I want to get into some of this Warframe stuff here. I've got a lot of things to catch up on. I've got a game that I was invited to early alpha access, which I can't actually talk about the game yet because we signed an NDA. But I've been playing that since I got power back to kind of get into it and get my feedback to the developer and everything. I've got a couple other games that I did get access to from my PR firm that I had requested codes for. So I'm going to get a couple reviews up there. I think one we're going to do a playthrough, and I think you guys will like that. I haven't really gotten into the game yet, but I think you'll really like that. In terms of Warframe, I'm a little behind here on Warframe. So I'm going to kind of discuss a couple things. I took a look through DevStream 81, so I'll kind of quickly go through that. Barrow Katir, yeah, he just had his whole bunch of junk again. That's just the easiest way for me to put it right now. I looked at it all. It's all stuff we've all seen before, most of us, time and again, so no biggie. But in terms of, just quickly, in terms of the storm, we're here, we're back. It's going to cost me a lot more money than I thought it was after all the whole damage stuff is done. Property-wise, no damage to the property. All around us in our neighborhood, we had trees that were down. If you checked me out on Twitter, I posted a couple of pictures. There's one tree that you could see that I got a picture of, which when I went to stand up next to it, the stump of the tree itself was actually taller than me, laying on the ground. And I'm 6 feet, so that's pretty damn tall. But got a lot of trees down. We had a couple of trees that fell in people's cars, so forth and so on. In Jacksonville, as of this time, there's still like 100,000 people without power, which is crazy on Sunday. And luckily, we got our power back. Around Florida, there's just some massive damage. Elsewhere, I'll probably be seeing some of it tomorrow while I'm out going back to work, because a lot of it's in St. Augustine where I do a lot of my work, so we'll see how that fares in terms of that. I hope everybody stayed safe that was involved in this as well, that had to deal with this. I know I got a lot of comments from people. Thanks to everybody for commenting and whatnot. It's much appreciated. Yes, that is me. I look like my avatar, always have. I designed my avatar to look like me. It's amazing how... Yeah, it's me. Okay. Anyway, so there's that. We did lose some stuff internally inside the house, and I just found out about that today pretty much. With all the power surges that we have, my UPS power conditioners, I actually lost 2 of them, and they blew out on me today. So it doesn't look like I've lost any equipment that was attached to it. I lost the UPSs. They won't stay on anymore. They won't recharge the batteries. They're pretty much just gone. So that's going to cost me some money because they were not cheap power conditioning UPSs that I have. We lost one of our battery packs that we use, like a battery pack that you can recharge things all the time. We had a stereo on it and a flashlight and all that stuff. We lost one of those, and those things, they don't even make them anymore. These are ones that I've had for 10 plus years. So the closest model to the one that we lost is about $500 just to replace that at some point, not including these conditioners that I've got to get because I can't leave my equipment unprotected. I don't feel like losing my TVs. I don't feel like losing my computers. I don't feel like losing that stuff. So it's just going to cost me some money. Anyway, but overall, we're fine. We made it through. We lost everything in our fridge, so I'm going to have to go food shopping and restock all of that. That's just, again, it's just a lot of... financially, it's going to be a lot of things. And it's actually going to change some of the stuff for me here probably this month and next month and so forth. Other than having the opportunity to work with my PR firm and get some games and stuff, most of the stuff that I had planned on picking up, it's not going to happen now. It's just that the budget's just not going to allow it. I have to get through real life stuff first, so I'm not going to be able to play the new Shadow Warrior 2 that came out There's a few other games I wanted to pick up that I'm not going to be able to pick up. On the other hand, I am getting into a pre-alpha game that I was invited to by another developer. I can't talk about the game specifically. I can't tell you about it. It is cool. I've just been playing it now since I got it back for a little while. I definitely like it. It is similar to a game that I've played in the past that I've talked about on the channel, but I can't, like I said, I've got an ND against it, so I can't talk about it right now. But I think you guys will like that when it comes out. Warframe-wise, I've heard a lot of things going on. And I'll get into more discussion about the DevStream 81 maybe in a different video. I'm kind of still going through all the changes there. But the big thing that I heard was with the whole universal vacuum change. Now, okay, so the first version of it, which, yeah, they shouldn't have made it down to 6 meters from 12 meters. It really made no sense. I liked it as an innate a passive. I think that would have been cooler, as everybody having a 12-meter passive on all their Sentinels would be perfect, because that just leaves more mod slot for other things that you could do, you know. And I think a lot of things need to be put into the passive state on frames and weapons and Sentinels and stuff that is currently in the active state, if you will. And I think it would make the game much better if they did some of that. Just personal opinions. We can address that in another video, kind of get more detail about that. But I heard through the grapevine that this whole universal vacuum thing actually ended up in some death threats. Guys, come on. It's a game. You can't be threatening people over a game, over something that is, I don't even know. I mean, it's just like it's a game. It's not even reality. You can't go around threatening people over them changing something because it's something you didn't like the change to. Now, I can understand getting pissed off. I can understand being angry because it's something that you love to play and you've played it a certain way for so long and changes happen. Hey, listen, changes happen. Like it or not, changes happen. Balances happen. Reworks happen in every game all the time. But you just can't go around death threats. I mean, that's what I've heard. There was some death threats that went along with it. And I think that's just wrong. Childish. Insane, even, if that is true. I can't verify it's true because, you know, I've been out of the loop for 4 days now, at least. So I have to look into that more. But just wanted to get up to date with everybody, kind of give you some stuff that's where I'm at with things. We're okay. We're surviving. I got a lot of, games I need to get up some first looks at and stuff for you guys, some reviews, as well as obviously a lot of Warframe stuff I need to focus on and get down there and dirty to do that. And I do got to get the platinum codes out to everybody as well, so I didn't forget about that now that we're back onto things. Anyway, that's it for now. I will catch you guys in next episodes. Thanks for tuning in as always and hanging out and staying in there. I appreciate it. We'll see you soon.